What's going on, everyone? I'm back with another short video. This one is a tutorial, my first tutorial. Really simple. It's how to tie a hair rig. I've used this. I started carp fishing when I was 15. I'm 32 now. I still use this rig now. I know there's there's thousands of videos out there and people will tell you, oh, this rig is the best rig to use. It will catch all the fish, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure some of it works. I keep things really simple. I tie other rigs as well, like your slip Ds, your blowbacks, but the rig that I have used the most over the years would be the simple hair rig. It's always caught me fish, so I'm going to show you how to do it. I believe that if you're getting into carp fishing, you should understand the mechanics of how a rig works. So when you tie it, you actually get to know that. The way the hook will turn over in your palm, or the way that you angle it. So let's get into the tutorial. I'll show you how I do it. I'm sure there's plenty of people that do it different ways, but this is just what works for me. So let's get into it. The first thing you're going to want to do is take the desired length of your hook link material, 6 to 9 inches, somewhere there. What we're going to do immediately when we've chopped it off is strip back some of the coating.
My desired length here.
I use my scissors for this. I shouldn't do, but I do. I've done it for a long time now and it works for me. But you can get a tool specifically designed just to strip the coated part of the braid. The next thing want to do, once you've stripped that coating, is to tie an overhand knot, and this will create your hair. Double the material over. It can be fiddly, but practice makes perfect. Double it over. Bring it back through the loop. I'll take my puller tool and just give it a little tug. Nothing too crazy, just to tighten the knot down. So I have my hair, as you can see there. Tag end has been cut. Now we're going to slide the hook on through the back of the eye, all the way down to the uncoated section. Now what we'll do is we will find the desired length of hair. This would be around what I would fish. Something like this for a 15mm boilie. Depending on what bait you're using, you can have it closer, you can have it further. But I would have it around here. Now you want to tie a knotless knot, which is by looping the line around the shank of the hook. I've gone around 4 times, one more for luck. Now take the tag end of the hook link, push it back through the eye and pull it tight. Now we have created a knotless knot with a hair on the uncoated part of the hook link. We still have a slight bit here, which I like because it's a bit of movement, gives it it makes it a bit more supple. So if you pay close attention, you can see here I've got some shrink tube and I have a kicker. Now I keep both in the tackle box. I personally prefer using shrink tube. You don't have to for this rig to be effective, it just neatens everything up. The shrink tube will go over the shank of the hook. I'll slide it on for you and show you how it will look. But yeah, the kicker is like that. And then the shrink tube, you have to steam it down so it shrinks. So the next stage will be putting your anti-tangle sleeve on. So you'll slide that on the hook link material, like so. And now on this end, you'll tie another overhand knot, like so. Get my puller, pull it tight. There we go. Don't forget to cut the tag end. Like so. And you'll pull your anti-tangle sleeve back up the line, leaving that small loop. Right, so that small loop hooks onto your quick change swivel. So this will be on your main line or your leader, however you're fishing. And all you'll do is hook your line in like so, pull your anti-tangle sleeve up and over, and there you have it. That is how you'll be fishing. Now, like I said, I've used this rig a very long time. It's extremely simple. It really is. It doesn't get much more simple than this. It's caught me carp, it's caught me small carp, it's caught me big carp, and I will continue to use it. So I've got myself a pop-up. You'll pierce the pop-up with your baiting needle, locating the hair, hook the hair on to the baiting needle, slide the desired bait on. Now get yourself a bait stop. Slide your bait back up, pushing the stop, pushing the bait against the stop. And there you go. That is your finished rig. I will be using this next time I go fishing, which hopefully is on the weekend. I can't really say much more about it. It's simple, effective, and easy to tie. Again, it comes down to the mechanics of learning how a rig works. A lot of people do the palm test where it will turn over in your hand. I'm not sure how accurate it is or if it actually works, but I always do it just as I'm on the bank. I suppose it makes me think, it puts a bit more confidence in me. One thing I did forget to add was, because we made this a pop-up rig, we need to balance it out. And as I previously said, you can use some shots or you can use some putty. I like to use the dark matter putty. Very simple to use. I kind of warm it up in my hands a little bit because it can be quite hard. So I like to flatten it out, roll it around a little bit. So there we go. I have applied the dark matter that will pin the bait to the floor, and the pop-up will just be sitting there. You can also put some putty further up to pin your hook link to the ground or to the lake bed. I usually do. I put a bit at the top and a bit at the bottom. But yeah, that is as simple as it gets, really. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's I know everyone fishes different rigs. I'm sure there's plenty of people that can say, oh, that's useless, blah, blah, blah. But I've caught fish on it, so I don't really care what anyone says. That's just the way it is. But yeah, it's very simple, very effective. Caught me fish for a long time, and I stick by it. So, hope you enjoyed it. Appreciate all my subscribers. It means a lot. I have over 200 subscribers now. I never even thought I'd have 100, so I'm a bit shocked, to be honest. Yeah, again, just thank you. Thank you very much for the support, and Happy New Year.